Here we are in on one of the just recorded as it is. So just for those people who want to know, on Facebook I will pan my camera back and point out some of the key features that you'll be seeing on these. I'm standing on the embankment pier waiting for the Thames Clipper service. There is one of those floating restaurants, Somerset House there. Okay, there's Barbican coming into the view there with Waterloo Bridge. There's St Paul's there, and we're looking at the city, and you've got a little cluster of buildings there, and that cluster of buildings there is the Tower 47, and then you've got beside that, so you've got the Shard behind the cheese grater, and then you've got this the walkie-talkie, euphemistically called the walkie-talkie. Then you've got Thames Television Studios, and then behind you you've got the Shard, and pan out. And we're heading up to looking at the South Bank complex, the South Bank Theatre. We're looking at Hungerford Bridge, which I euphemistically call Waterloo, or Charing Cross Bridge really, because it services Charing Cross railway station. There's the Shell building. Okay, we're going to come right out because we're now going to move into filming. We're moving into filming now. And move forward. Panning in, and then we have there in the distance, of course my filming will be a lot more stable when I get the DJI Osmo gimbal. And there you have Millbank Tower, and you have part of the Palace of Westminster, otherwise known as the House of the Commons. They're partially obscured. We'll come out, we'll still do filming. To come out of here. Thames Clipper service. They're really actually quite seriously decent boats actually. I'm really pleased that London has them. The Thames was for a period of time grossly underused and underexploited. From the 1960s, when the Thames Docklands ceased to become a trading port, and all shippings were done by Tilbury and up in Liverpool on container ships. Virtually the whole of the London Docklands for the period, the 10-year period, roughly the 10-year period from 1960-61 through 1970, went seriously into decline. And as a direct result, traffic on the Thames dropped considerably. And there were obviously the pleasure boats which picked up some of the shortfall of the Thames activity. But as we're looking at it now, it's only been in the last 15-20 years, so actually 15 years, more like 15 years, that actually the traffic on the Thames has actually started to increase exponentially. And during the summertime, with the height of the tourist season, the Thames is a real hive of activity. And boats plying their trade all over the kind of show. and this is what it is. Shard is a relatively new addition to the London skyline. London is starting to look more and more like New York and like any other city with all its high-rise blocks of flats. Now, right above us, just poking right behind there, as you can see underneath, as I call it euphemistically, Charing Cross Bridge is actually Hungerford Bridge. There's the bottom of the London Eye. We'll pan out and go up, and there's the top of the London Eye. It's obscured, but most of it. The London Eye was basically a Ferris wheel, specifically set up and created, financed by British Airways, I believe, for the purpose of celebrating the millennium. But now, as a result, it has now become a permanent fixture of the London tourist scene. People go up it. I've been up it 3 times. As regards the Shard, I've been on the Shard about 3-4 times, I guess. I've only been on St Paul's. We'll go back to St Paul's and film there. I've only been to St Paul's for about 3 occasions. No, 2 occasions I can remember. Okay, but it's beautiful. I mean, it's really beautiful. And there's the Met Boys from the River Thames Police. I'm sorry about the jerky. As I said, when I get my DJI Osmo gimbal camera, there will be a lot more safe.